Beneath the calm shimmer of the world's oceans, an ancient war rages unseen, colossal slabs of Earth's crust grinding, pushing, waiting. These are the Megathrust faults, deep scars stretching hundreds of miles, storing catastrophic energy in perfect silence. When they slip, continents shake, oceans rise, and civilizations shudder. Scientists call them subduction zones, where one tectonic plate is forced beneath another, squeezed until the crust bends like steel under unimaginable pressure. Energy stored for centuries releases in moments, shaking not just the floor of the sea, but the balance of human life itself. In the black depths where sunlight dies, the Pacific plate dives beneath the North American plate, a glacial movement so slow it deceives time itself. Every inch of descent feeds tension into the bones of the earth, tension that one day must break free. Each time the seafloor lurches upward in a megathrust rupture, billions of tons of water are forced skyward, birthing tsunamis that race across oceans at jetliner speeds. Whole coastlines can vanish beneath walls of water born from a single violent instant. Most infamous of these events struck in 2004 and 2011, when entire cities were flattened by seismic shock and waves higher than skyscrapers. But geology whispers of far greater quakes, still asleep, the ones that rewrite maps and histories. Deep beneath the Japan Trench, instruments detect whispers of shifting rock, microtremors that speak of gathering energy. Scientists monitor every vibration, aware that the silence between quakes is not peace, it's pressure. The Cascadia subduction zone off North America's west coast hides a terrifying truth: it has not fully released in over 3 centuries. Each year, continental drift wins the spring tighter, preparing for a rupture that could devastate modern civilization. Historical records tell of the last great Cascadia event in the year 1699, when a wall of water erased entire coastal villages in minutes. If such an event occurred today, major American cities would face unprecedented destruction. Geologists listen to the Earth through arrays of ultra-sensitive sensors buried miles deep. Every faint rumble is a clue, every distortion a message, the planet communicating in seismic code, revealing when the next rupture may arrive. Inside laboratories, supercomputers simulate stress accumulation along plate boundaries. They show patterns like heartbeat rhythms, building, pausing, then releasing, a natural pulse of destruction sculpting our world again and again. But beneath human technology, the ocean conceals its secrets in an abyss of darkness. Even now, vast regions of the seafloor remain unmapped, hiding fault lines capable of releasing energy beyond imagination. Each megathrust quake begins in silence, microscopic cracks spreading like whispers through stone. Stress propagates faster than lightning through rock, until a critical point is reached, when friction yields to chaos. When rupture begins, the plate can shift by tens of meters in seconds, turning continental crust into furious motion. The ocean above becomes a weapon, reshaped by the shockwave that pushes upward like the breath of a god. Within these few seconds, energy equivalent to millions of tons of TNT explodes from the fault. Entire coastlines rise and fall as though lifted by unseen hands, and everything built upon them is suddenly at the mercy of Earth's anatomy. Aftershock sequences can continue for months, reshaping landscapes and cracking infrastructure already torn apart. Roads buckle, rivers change course, and the landscape tells a new story carved in sand, stone, and loss. Tsunamis following megathrust events travel invisibly across the deep sea, barely a ripple on the open water. But as they near land, that energy compacts, transforming into monstrous surges that devour the shore. In those moments before landfall, the ocean recedes unnaturally far, revealing the seabed. To the untrained eye, it's a wonder. To those who know, it's the last warning. Disaster scientists now model early warning systems, linking real-time seismic data with ocean buoys and deep-sea pressure gauges. Their work is a race against nature's unpredictability, a modern defense against an ancient foe. Despite our progress, no technology can prevent a megathrust quake. The most we can do is listen carefully and prepare, fortifying cities, training citizens, and respecting the buried power beneath our feet. In the Mariana Trench, deeper than Mount Everest is tall, the descending Pacific plate continues sinking, carrying ocean crust into the mantle. Here, crushed minerals release water into molten rock, feeding volcanoes and fueling the Earth's circulation. This endless cycle of creation and destruction shapes our planet's face. Each rupture births mountain chains, islands, and continents, acts of violence that sculpt worlds. From the Andes to the Aleutians, from Sumatra to Cascadia, these zones define the line between stability and catastrophe. Civilization, unaware, builds upon the ticking clock of planetary mechanics. Ancient coastal legends tell of gods flooding the land, mountains trembling, and seas engulfing villages. They were not myths, but memories, human records of megathrust events that our ancestors could not scientifically explain. Modern science has merely given names to these forces, discovering that the most peaceful coastlines can conceal the most violent stories. Under the waves, there is no rest, only motion unending. When scientists drill into the seafloor to collect core samples, they find layers of sand displaced far inland, geological fingerprints of ancient tsunamis, silent witnesses to forgotten cataclysms. The Earth's outer skin, brittle, fragmented, and alive, moves on currents of molten rock below. Each piece, a plate, floats, collides, and subducts with the patience of eternity, shaping our fragile world in the process. Every quiet minute that passes without catastrophe is merely another turn of the gear. The ground beneath is adjusting, straining, preparing to reclaim the balance stolen by its own locked fault lines. Seismologists warn that the next megathrust quake may not be one event but a chain reaction, multiple fault segments slipping in concert, magnifying destruction far beyond any individual shock. In underwater canyons, robotic submersibles patrol with eerie precision, scanning fault walls for fresh fractures. They return with haunting images, the earth split open like flesh, releasing whispers of trapped heat and gas. Every dataset, every simulation, leads to one haunting realization: we live at the mercy of geological time, and our greatest cities rest upon forces older than life itself. Emergency planners imagine worst-case scenarios: ports drowned, power grids gone, millions displaced. Yet no projection can capture the raw sensory horror of the earth ripping apart beneath one's feet. Still, human resilience shines through these stories. From Japan's rebuilding to Chile's engineering marvels, we adapt, redesign, and rise again, even knowing the cycle will repeat. Each crack, each tremor, is both a warning and a promise. The Earth's surface is never truly still, it breathes, strains, and speaks in rumbles few can decipher. So the next time you stand by a calm sea, remember, beneath that serenity lies a monstrous power, ancient and hungry. One slip, one rupture, and the planet reminds us who truly commands this world. In the end, megathrust earthquakes are Earth's language of renewal, terrifying, majestic, unstoppable. They are nature's way of balancing itself, shaping beauty through chaos, and reminding humanity of its place in a restless universe.